I guess you're all wondering why I've got this paper bag on my head. It's because I'm ugly, hideous. A lot of you are probably thinking the paper bag's a pretty melodramatic stunt. And it's true, I suppose. I'm a pretty melodramatic sort of person. But that doesn't mean I'm not ugly too. I thought it'd be okay if I cut out these eye holes, but I didn't account for the noise problem. The paper crackles when I breathe in and out. Oh well. I felt so crummy this morning. I couldn't face going to school. Full-scale ack attack. Face like a relief map of Switzerland, you know? Mum said I had to go to school.
Don't be ridiculous, Gillian. No one's impressed by your drama queen performance.
Ugh, I'm like such a pathetic human being. The bellowing witch out there is my sister Bronwyn. Bronwyn's a really motivated person. She's doing a communications course at Tech at night, even though she's working all day at the florist shop. Bronwyn says,
no one's going to hand you a great life on a silver platter.
Something like that. Anyways, she reckons you can't slub around whinging about things like I do. And she never has chipped nail polish or split ends or anything. That's the sort of person she is. Bronwyn's not really stoked on having a sister that's a vegetable. Well, I guess I better introduce the rest of my wonderful family. Mum. Poor old Mum. It's not her fault I'm such a hopeless case. She sighs and looks worried a lot. She's a very tired person, basically. I used to try to talk over my problems with Mum, but the more I told her about how crazy and miserable my life is, the more worried she'd look. Oh, Mum, what am I gonna do? I'm so fat and ugly.
Well, just so convinced you're ugly, you'll just have to develop a wonderful personality to make up for it, won't you?
Terrific. So I've got a lousy personality as well. Sympathy's never really been Mum's forte. She means well, though. There's not much to say about Dad. Bronwyn and me call him the black hole, because he's this great mass of nothing sucking the energy out of everything around him. If you hear someone sucking their teeth or grunting occasionally, you'll know it's Dad. We always have the tally on at dinner time, so it's not obvious no one's talking. Bronwyn reckons people don't want to know you if you're a misery guts. She reckons people respond to positive energy, which means things are looking lousy for me. Oh. You know, what really gets me? So, people will sorry, excuse me eating. What gets me? People always say, oh, adolescence is a really terrible, painful time. But if any kid, like me for example, wants to lie around being miserable for a couple of years, they all say, oh, what's wrong with you? You've got everything going for you. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Like you should be romping around like some joyous little teenager in some young TV show. You've got to admit, it isn't logical. Oh, Gillian, pig, 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 pig. Control, Gillian. I bet seeing me pig out like that, you'll probably think it's her fault. She's so fat and ugly. Fair enough thing to think, I guess. Oh, it's hopeless. No, why fight it? You know, some days when I wake up and remember it's a school day, it's like I'm paralyzed. I get this sick feeling right here in my guts when I think about facing all the kids at school. I've got to admit, it isn't that bad when I get there, but it's bad enough. what Bronwyn says about me in school is sort of true. I kind of don't have any proper friends there. You may have forgotten what it's like, but the thing to remember is that kids are vicious to each other. They spend their time ripping each other apart, ganging up on weak kids, playing musical boyfriends and stuff like that. Not my idea of a fun way to spend your adolescence. Stay out of it now. But I used to have friends. And